Hey everyone, this is J-Dog. I'm here with another video. I recently did a video about a woman, a white grandmother, who basically just disrespected her children and just threw them in a dog kennel and drove them to where they were trying to go, having the kids in a hot car in a dog cages. And I'm hoping that they take the kids away from the grandmother. What I don't want to happen is good black fathers lose their children to child protective services. If you are a black man who is a father and felt like your child was taken away from you wrongly, you need to get legal action. One example is this article. Father sues Child Protective Service because he claims that the service is actually kidnapping his children. And then all of a sudden, his children are put in foster care. Okay, here's what a piece of the article is saying. Black children are placed in foster care and separate from their parents far more often than white children, reflecting a racial departing in the system that some black parents are attempting to remedy. A civil rights case recently filed in Minnesota by a black father who alleged the state kidnapped his children and placed them in a foster care shines a light on a scope of what is emerged as a nation problem. Now here's the man. It says Dwight Mitchell, that's the black father, and businessman who is a management consultant for multinational corporations, is the lead plaintiff in a federal lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Minneapolis in late April. So this is kind of an old article, by the way. This was a couple weeks ago. But it's very important that I do talk about it. The founder of the Stop at CPSF from legally kidnapping children, Mitchell resides in Piscataway, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, New Jersey, but he and his children have been living in Minnesota with his family for the purpose of his work. In the complaint filed against Dakota County, Minnesota and the Minnesota Department of Human Service, Mitchell said his children were taken to the police station without his consent in 2014. So this happened 4 years ago. And ultimately, two of the three removed from the home after he spanked his then 10-year-old son as disciplined for misbehavior. Okay, I lived in a time where parents are allowed to spank your children. There's a difference between spanking and abusing. Alright, that was a way to discipline your children so that they behave. You see what the PC climate has done to parenting? He was just only trying to make sure that his kids did not misbehave. But you have white families where you have the white father not only abuse his children, I mean the white father is probably molesting his children, or almost to the point where he's almost about to kill his children, yet he still gets to keep his children. And the black father has to lose his child just for even talking to him. The children's babysitter had called child welfare, probably was a white babysitter, on Mitchell, the law, or some coon or a white babysitter. Basically, that babysitter thought that he was abusing the children. Probably the babysitter's household never heard about spanking and about discipline the children. So basically, the babysitter called the cops or child services on the father. You know what? I'm not even going to continue in the article. This is what they did in slavery. They broke up a lot of black families. Separated the wife, separated the father, separated the children. And now we have the same thing going on, affecting and hurting the black family, and it's called Child Protective Services. And it looks like we have a video, so we're going to play this video real quick.
Good morning. My name is Dwight Mitchell. That's DWIGHTMITCHELL. I'm here today to share my tragic experience with Dakota County Social Services. My children were illegally taken away from me without court order and retained by CPS because of false accusations of long-term abuse. The cold hard fact, it's been the most difficult for me to understand, is that CPS knew these allegations were not true almost immediately after they started their investigation. This was based upon official New Jersey documents that CPS had requested and received that proved I was fit to care for my sons. Yet still, they kept my children. For 22 months, I was allowed no phone calls, no visits, no letters, absolutely nothing for 22 months. It was 22 months of lost smiles, lost hugs, and lost time spent together as a family. Almost 2 years of not seeing or hearing from my middle son. I was not even being told where he was. So every night, I went to sleep not knowing where he was. It's really hard to know what to say when someone asks me how I feel about the abduction of my children by CPS, since it's been the most traumatic experience of my entire life. Initially, I went through a range of emotions: shock, disbelief, finally overwhelming frustration and despair over something as simple as ordinary parental discipline. I still find it hard to believe that something like this happened to me. When I mean I'm well-educated, I'm Christian, homeowner, well-traveled, clean-cut, have my own business, and have been an upstanding member of society for 53 years prior to this incident. Like all parents who love their children, none of us would expect child abuse to enter our homes through a government agency like CPS. Thinking I would get my children back quickly, I did everything that CPS asked of me. Although CPS never provided me with a safety plan, a case plan, or a reunification plan as required under Minnesota state statutes. After 5 months, CPS returned my 6-year-old and my 15-year-old son to me, but refused to return my 11-year-old son. They knew I was a fit parent and our household was safe because they had just returned 2 of my sons, with the youngest being 6 years old. Furthermore, 2 CPS psychologists evaluated me and said I was fit to parent my children. CPS was ordered by several judges to reunify my 11-year-old son over a period of 17 months, but instead, CPS elected to initiate the termination of my parental rights for no valid reason whatsoever. When a social worker files a petition to terminate your parental rights, they are asking the court to take away your children forever. For the less fortunate, the state does not provide you with an attorney, nor do you get a jury trial. You get 1 hearing before a judge with the county attorney presenting the state's case against you before your child is stripped out of your arms forever. The state administration.
You know what? I'm not going to play the whole video because it's, as you can see, it's that long. But I will leave a link to the article, and if you want to watch this whole video, the video will be in this article. But I bet you if this was a white man, and he happened to actually do terrible actions on his children, he would still have his children. And then you gotta remember, his children were sent to foster care. You hear stories where black children are being sent into foster care where they'll end up with far even worse parents who are non-black. Like what happened to a young black girl who died in a hot car because the white couple left the child. And I just talked about, well, technically, the children were part of an interracial family, but the grandmother of the possible white parent, or mother of the white parent, and the children's grandmother, let her kids be put in a dog cages. Yet they want to say black families are not good foster families. I think he said that he was probably getting his children back. If so, I hope he does. And I hope he wins this lawsuit. I might keep up with this story to see if any new updates have happened. But I hope he wins his case. And you can probably watch more in the future if you look at this article and the video. But I want to put in the comment section, what do you think about this story? Like I said, I'll have a link to the article in the comment section and in the description box. Make sure you subscribe to me, like this video. I upload videos on YouTube, Black Junction TV, and Black Spot TV. If you see any notification bell, hit it so you will know when I have another video coming up or already uploaded. And I hope this man is able to rebuild his family. Because the Child Protective Service is in more favor of taking children away from black families, especially black fathers, than taking children away from white families and white fathers. Because the children can end up being abused, and the white parents can act rowdy all they want, but still get to keep their kids. It's time the system change. This is basically what they did during slavery. Take the children away and separate and destroy the black family. But that's all I have to say. I hope to catch y'all in the next video.